We have a smell call here. These are sometimes the easiest, sometimes the hardest calls to run. In this case, it's gonna be pretty easy. I've never dealt with skunks and ductwork personally. Alright, so we got this thing all opened up. Just a little bit. The smell emanating out of here is just...
Something got in there, huh?
Oh yeah. I'm just trying to see how extensive it is, you know. Doesn't look good, if I'm gonna be honest.
Oh, the smell hasn't gone away in 3 weeks? Yeah. Looks I don't give a shit about. Smell bothers me.
We have a YouTube channel. We have like 1,000 subscribers. They're gonna love this.
Oh, you have to give me the link, man. I'll love to watch it.
So we started it in like December. We've got like 3 clients so far. So, and we just got monetized, so we just broke 1,000 subscribers. So we've made like $50 in the last week. So, but like $50 is $50. This is goofy. Our furnace is in here. I haven't even looked at it yet. And then the supply comes up, and then comes down, and it looks like something came in right here. Some big old droppings in there. It's not good. Big old turds.
Well, we can seal it up, right?
Like as is, not really.
Eventually, you know, I'm going to have the heater put inside the house, but excuse me, but not while these people are living here. I can't get into that kind of thing right now.
This ductwork is gonna smell until it all gets replaced. There's no way around any of that. So,
well, it depends kind of how far he went in there. If he kind of just stayed in this area, then
yeah, the smell will permeate through the ductwork, and the ductwork isn't like I mean, you could try and clean it, but we don't do duct cleaning.
I just need sort of a short-term fix until I redo the whole heating system.
Yeah, I don't know if there is like a short-term fix.
You know,
I would advise against using the system without replacing the ductwork. So if you're not trying, like if you're like, hey, I want to get you guys space heaters, and like you could cover up all your floor vents, but
yeah,
like if this was like my mom or my brother or my sister living in this home, I would say do not run this system. So, well,
it won't be run pretty much now until winter, so we could kind of just see what it's like come fall, I guess, or winter when the heat goes back on, and at that time maybe do the duct cleaning if it hasn't. I mean, because even like if you have like a dead animal under your house, at some point it's just the smell's gone.
Yeah,
I know, because we had like a rat or something on our house. It was really nasty, but you know, eventually it becomes skeleton or whatever.
It's toxic. So it's not like, you can't really say, oh, like this is okay to breathe, because it's just not. So even if it's a couple years down the road, there's still like, they can still get airborne illnesses if they run the system ever. So yeah, I can't recommend running this system. The whole home stinks right now. So if you walk around it and it smells like an animal throughout the entire house. So yeah, it's not that, this isn't really something that, in my opinion, can be fixed without doing something fairly invasive.
I guess for now, I just want it sealed up so that the animal can't get back in there. It won't be used until like the fall, and then we'll see what it's like then, and whether they need to go to space heaters and all that until they move out.
Got it. Yeah, I will. Yeah, I don't think I can give a stamp of approval on using this thing until something much more invasive is done, but we can seal this. I mean, I can't promise you we're going to be able to clean everything, because we can only clean as far as we can reach back there, and it went back there.
Right. So,
but we'll clean out all the, like, feces and everything, and rip off all the insulation, everything we can reach. If we can't reach stuff, we'll let you know.
This would be all sealed up.
She wants me to seal this, like, ASAP, so we'll probably come out early next week and seal this up. Guys, I did not know that was recording the whole time.
Oh, you're gonna love this on your YouTube channel, huh? You're gonna get a lot of hit. I'm gonna be liking this one.
Did they tell you the plan?
They're gonna seal it up first, and then
they are going to seal up all your vents.
okay.
And that's the temporary plan.
So the smell doesn't come through?
Yeah, because they're thinking about installing a heat pump. So, like centrally in the home.
Ooh. Okay. Hopefully AC in it would be great.
Yeah, a heat pump has AC.
Oh, fuck yes. I appreciate you. Well, I'm glad I stumbled across that hole in it last time when I came back. It kind of...
Honestly, yeah, I mean, this is a weird one for sure. I have no clue what animal this is still, man.
You said the turds were big, huh?
They're down there, yeah. I see right there. That's them.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah. That's some major poops.
I think I see what's going on.
Yeah.
So this all deteriorated.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh.
And there's animals that were living in there.
And that's actually ductwork, though.
That's ductwork. Yeah.
Oh.
Look at that. Nasty. Do you smell it? Oh yeah, don't do that, dude. That's why we have gloves. You're gonna get tetanus. You can't do that in front of me. I pay workers' comp. You do that when I'm not around.
The extent of this, though, is kind of like...
Yeah, you're telling me.
It smells like a straight up fucking skunk in there, dude.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's bad. Yeah, the whole home smells like that. And it's a very nice house, in case you can't tell. And she doesn't.
And it smells like fucking ass.
But yeah, the tenant is not, like, they moved out temporarily. I basically told her that she has to leave the furnace inoperable. She doesn't want to replace all the ductwork. She wants us to seal it.
I mean, yeah, they can get, like, diseases and shit, couldn't they?
Yeah, I even told her that. I actually have, like, a whole, I had the GoPro rolling, and I didn't realize it was just laying there. And I have a whole conversation with her, basically trying to get me to do, like, a temporary fix. I'm like, no, if we don't replace all the ductwork, you cannot run this system.
It's almost like a liability.
Yeah.
Fuck, dude, we kind of have to dig some shit out, for sure.
Yeah, she said there's a shovel here.
That's me not even digging into it, by the way. That's just me just picking up what's...
Hey, so it turns into flex back there, so we don't want to, like...
Yeah, I saw that.
Dear Lord.
That's just wiggling in there. What's your face?
God damn. That's nasty, bro. If you jump out, you die. Get a new one. These are... Yeah, we're spraying with bleach right now. So the homeowner assured us that this furnace will not run until the ductwork is replaced. Now, it's a rental property. I don't really want to say that many negative things about this landlord, but it's our first time working with her, and she told me she wants to install a central heat pump instead of this, and she wants to relocate it to the middle of the house. She has all these grand ideas, but a lot of landlords will say stuff like this to get you to do cheaper things. So if we get called back out here and she has allowed this system to be ran at all, then we will probably never do work with her again. So because this is just not okay. We're just spraying with bleach right now, and yeah, hopefully this system, we as part of the agreement, we told her that the indoor registers would have to be sealed off, and I don't know, yeah, we told her that the indoor registers would have to be sealed off as part of this whole agreement, and we offered to include that for an additional charge, but the tenant isn't home, the landlord isn't meeting us here, and the she said that the tenant's going to take care of it. I don't know if that's actually going to happen, but yeah, this really needs to get sealed off. They should not be breathing air that has this in it. So all this ductwork just needs to be swapped out, but we're trying to do our best to like just sanitize it a little bit. We can't even get all the way back there, and she didn't want us to, so she's like, oh, like, but we're hoping that this gets rid of the smell inside the house, at least the animal smell. Inside the whole home, this is a very nice little part of town. Inside the whole home, it just smells like an animal. Like, Johnny's pretty sure it's a skunk. I have no idea. It doesn't smell like skunk spray, but it does smell like skunk. But it could just be animal musk, I don't know. So we're just drenching this all with bleach. Then we're gonna seal it up. Obviously, we're gonna put a piece of sheet metal here and here, but it's not really gonna be a super professional duct job. So we just like drenched it all with bleach.
Nice.
Just everything. Doing office stuff off my hotspot right now. This is when stuff like this tends to get done. Off my very slow hotspot connection. Come on, buddy.
I just went through it.
Did you?
Just went right through it.
Damn.
Two in there, that's all that's gonna stick.
Yeah? Fuck yeah. Look at that.
She's in.
Bro.
So the dirt doesn't matter because it's now part of the pookie. Literally. It's fiber. It's for bonding. But trust me, we getting thicker than that. Thicker than a Snicker, baby. There we go.
Yeah, dude.
Beep.
Hi there. We could do a trade.
Raina.
That's Raina. All right, Johnny. Would you call this your cleanest duct job ever?
Nah, definitely not. Definitely not. But it's pretty fucking creative.
We're making it happen. It's a weird one for sure. Ductwork is goofy as hell.
Literally.
Look at this. It's coming together.
Honestly, it was pretty good.
Johnny, the duct expert. Kind of a good thing we ended up having you out here. All right, so I just am finishing editing this video. It's like 11 o'clock at night, but I just want to add a couple quick things. A key detail of the situation that I never touched on throughout this video was this landlord actually called me like a month before. It was, yeah, I mean, the tenant said 3 weeks in this video, but they didn't tell me it was a rental property. They just said, hey, we have some smelly duct work. Can you come check it out? And then I never heard from her again. So she called me again, you know, several weeks later. I think it could have been a month. The only reason she called back again, like she basically let this issue go of there being like a very, like the house smelled like a skunk. Like it smelled like a skunk inside. And they let that issue persist until the tenant found the hole. Like he led me straight there. He said, hey, like I showed up before the landlord did, and he kind of briefed me. He said, hey, yeah, we've had this issue for a while, and this is what's going on. And then he led me over to the side of the house and was like, yeah, I found this hole in my ductwork here, and yeah, like, so, man, like, this is a nice part of town. I know, I actually looked up online, it's a like front and back house, and the combined rent of the two is $5,600 a month. Like you can't be renting homes for that much and letting them be in this condition. So if you're a landlord, don't do this. And I mean, if this landlord watches it at this point, I have no problem. It's like, oh well. If you're a tenant, like, stand up for yourself a little bit. Like, don't let yourself get walked on like this. So, yeah, I see situations like this way too much. So, there's a lot of really good landlords out there we work with. Most landlords we work with are good, but don't let yourself as a tenant. I mean, I try to make sure I don't always. I respect the wishes of, like, if I have a good landlord and they say, hey, we'd rather have you not talk to the tenants, we don't. We say basically nothing. But when I'm in a situation like this and I feel like that tenant or the landlord may be abusing the tenant, I'm gonna go ahead and, like, kind of hopefully fill them in a little bit, help them know a little bit of what's going on. Like, I mean, this was a messed up situation. Like, I wanted him to see the air he was breathing. I mean, he was right there with me. I said, hey, look at this. Like, it's messed up, and I would say borderline illegal if once the landlord knows about this, to let the issue go on. So I don't know what's going on between the landlord and the tenant in this situation. Like, maybe they're discounting a month of rent, or maybe there could be a lot of things going on that I don't know about. But I hate seeing people just taken advantage of at all in any scenario. Well, if you like this video, like it. If you think we did a good job, a mildly okay job, or even a really bad job, go ahead, subscribe to our channel, and join us in our journey of growing this business. So thanks for watching.